for you as a professional? What has kept you for 19 years in this industry?
My passion is for the company. I think it's a company that is nimble and agile and is willing to change when things get difficult. It's a company that takes care of its employees. That's the kind of company I want to work for. You know, I want to do my part to help us get to the next level.
How long did it take you to know or realize that your strength was in your supply chain and not in the end-to-end product like books or videos?
We are famous for the last 100 feet, which is the physical distance between the dock in the back of a retailer and the shelf in the store where that product is going to sell the most. That's where we excel. It's probably been just the last 5 or 6 years that we've really started to leverage that strength. And just the diversity of products that we're starting to handle. I mean, you know, we're merchandising car batteries, you know, in the automotive sections of 4,000 Walmart stores. What does that have to do with the music business? Nothing. What does that have to do with the last 100 feet? Everything. I think that whatever the slope of the decline of the music business is, needs to be the increased slope of us accelerating that strength.
How fast, how agile will the company be to face new changes?
Oftentimes, you know, people can be the biggest barrier to change. And I think that with establishing a strong culture, I think that people are ready. I think they know that. I mean, we have 6,000 people that know where the music business is headed, and they're willing to make changes because they want to see the company, you know, exist for another 96 years.
There is a saying that the first generation establishes a company,
okay,
the second generation builds it,
okay,
and the third destroys it. But in your case, you have a successful fourth generation in the pipeline.
Yes.
So what is your secret?
The significance of company culture, of a company that takes care of their employees, helps out. I think that the Andersons have done an amazing job of cascading that culture through all those years. The company is not afraid to make tough decisions.
Can you enlighten us more about the vertical integration, or is it like you're trying to go for the horizontal integration?
We want to help sustain the life of the CD through that vertical integration of the music industry. There will come a point where it's not profitable anymore. You know, we want to build a bridge of time that it will take us to establish ourselves as a provider that we want to be in that horizontal model, you know, where we're doing energy drinks and gift cards and batteries and things like that.
Are there any industries that you see to be easier for you to adapt to?
It goes back to the whole concept of entrenching and about our relationships at retail. It's not about car batteries or CDs or whatever. It's about relationship with the retailer. I would like to think that we could sell anything as long as we're entrenched in that relationship. You know, can we go to another retailer and do the same thing? Yes, I think we do, but you know, there's going to be a learning curve for that company. There's going to be a learning curve in terms of company culture and how we work and things like that. That's the part where change is slow because of people.
Have you ever considered that instead of having 100 associates, just incentivizing the people who are directly working there?
I think in today's retail environment, most stores are probably understaffed, and any help that they can get to educate the consumer on products that they have is welcome. You know, would there be a way to educate the store personnel to do that? I don't know. That's really crossing a different line where I don't know if that's the same vision as the retailer. My hunch is that because we've been employed by those retailers for so long, they feel that our sales reps are adding more value than they could provide themselves even without us.
These people are touching the consumers, the end consumers, and they are getting the feedback. So could this information be used into forecasting of these retailers?
Definitely. And as we talked about before, you know, our sales reps are empowered to, if they feel that they're out of stock on product that is in demand, you know, they're empowered to, you know, request emergency shipments on that. In our system, we know that this store has a 16-foot section for rock pop. Well, if the store decides to expand it to 20 feet or decrease it to 12 feet, we've got to change the replenishment model. So the sales rep has to, and that's part of their job, is to help communicate to us those changes in footprint in the stores.
Retailers would kind of give you the forecast, right? So these people can easily help the retailers also, collaboration in their forecasting. For example, they can help the Walmart kind of collaborate and get them the kind of orders that they can get for all these SKUs. So is that happening right now?
Their forecast, I would expect, is going to be a little higher level. Yes. It might be a forecast for revenue for the department. It might be that they know that, hey, we have 12 superstars that are coming out this year, and we forecast that Taylor Swift is going to sell, these many in the store. They probably can forecast those big items. As far as the replenishment, that's where we come in. I mean, that's where we, through our category management programs, where we know the business better than the retailer does, and they're going to count on us for that.
Your associates working in the retail stores play an important role, but how do you keep them motivated? Those are more than 4,000 people.
We like to promote from within. We have a level program, which is a development program in the sales field, where there are certain things you have to become proficient at. So, we're making sure that the associates know, what are the requirements to get from level 1 to level 2.
Glenn, we'd like to thank you a lot for sharing your insights with us.
My pleasure. Thank you for the opportunity.